Not a lot of cheers for Meregali in the arena when they announce his name. It's funny that one of the most entertaining and most exciting finishers, the 2017 world champion himself, Nicholas Meregali, is also one of the most hated competitors. Fans and fellow competitors alike. They just don't like him, Sean.
That's a bummer.
I don't think
he cares.
But yeah, he doesn't mind being the bad guy.
Nope.
And honestly, it doesn't matter really who he goes up against, but the crowd always seem to support his opponent. And of course, that right now is Helton Jose Jr., I should say, excuse me.
And I think Meregali might be known for his De La Riva guard, but showed some really nice passing yesterday. Some very fast, high-pressure passing yesterday that was just genius. So,
yeah, Meregali usually comes out to these matches like a man possessed.
Yep.
Gotta say, he's looking rather relaxed compared to his usual standards right now.
The right-handed grip. Helton breaks free.
You know what's interesting is you never see Meregali go for takedowns, and yet you rarely see him pull guard recently.
Yeah. That's what. There he goes. But
it's certainly not his go-to anymore.
Yeah.
It used to be. He used to try and get guard as soon as possible, but he actually has a lot of confidence in his passing game, and with good reason.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
His Toriander passing is just phenomenal.
Yep. Very rangy is Meregali, which makes that De La Riva collar sleeve style guard very difficult to deal with. A lot to get by. Very long legs.
Yeah, I'd highly recommend that you check out on flowgrappling.com the Balea breakdown of Nicholas Meregali's game. He has the Ricardo Amendolia has taken a look at Nicholas Meregali's game and just took a look at the positions that he favors the most. Of course, we know about the collar sleeve.
Yep.
And he's got that amazing, they call it the Della X guard.
Yeah, Della X.
And it's basically the De La Riva guard, but his legs are so long that he can just put the other free leg all the way through and hook behind the thigh. So it's like a X guard and De La Riva at the same time, hence the name. And he's so good at it.
He is very good at it. I'm sure we'll, given the chance, we'll most likely see it. It's one of his go-tos from these positions.
Meregali just missed out on the absolute podium yesterday. Lost to Keenan Cornelius in the quarterfinals in a, wow, it was an absolute barn-burner of a match, I think it's fair to say, Sean, right?
Yeah, well, I thought it was one of the most technical of the entire competition so far. It was really fun to watch.
Keenan just about edging it 2-0, but it was really interesting. I think Meregali racked up something like 10 advantages.
I believe you're right.
Just constantly looking for submission. He just wasn't quite able to put points on the board, but not for lack of trying.
Yeah.
But he's a finisher, right? And I think maybe sometimes that's Meregali's problem is that he's so blood hungry. You know, he's just so focused on getting the kill, getting the submission, that you know, when he could play it safe and play the points game, that he could get the win. But I don't think he wants the easy win.
Yeah,
he wants to go out knowing that he's beaten the man in front of him.
Yeah. And that makes it exciting, you know. You're when you risk finishing and over, that's your main priority. You do risk losing on advantages and points and things like this, but it certainly makes your skill sets continue to grow, and it makes you exciting.
That collar and sleeve we mentioned there.
Yep.
Thought we might for a second see him switch to the triangle, but right now, still hanging out in this omoplata position, and Helton Jr. has not really got a lot of places to go from here.
Yeah, I like the far hook. He's trying to hook the arm.
Oh, yeah, you see him looking for it.
I like the far leg hook if they try to stand up. It makes for a very there he's trying to get it in there. And he's got the far arm.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, you can now pull that in.
Oh, look at it, controlled far arm as well. Very close. Helton Jr. just about manages to slip out, but Meregali just doesn't settle, does he? Look at that. He's constantly looking for those grips and looking for what he wants. Nice deep overhook for a moment there. Helton Jr. is doing a good job, actually, of getting back to, let's call them, relatively safe positions.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. At least back to where he can breathe again. Meregali going for lasso on the right side. Gotta watch this lasso crowbar now. If he sits that shin down and gets off balance to Meregali's right very simply.
Oh, look at that. The De La Riva stroke lasso.
Mm-hmm. Gonna come up with this.
There he goes. Just tips Helton Jr. over. And Meregali's so good at passing this single leg X position. Watch for him to explode out. Oh, he's got to deal with the lapel first.
Yeah, that lapel can hold the leg in there quite well. It's getting loose now, though.
Meregali loves passing that leg over. It's almost like a leg drag. It's almost like an ankle lock position, but he gives people that foot, pushes the leg across, drags it across, and then just goes after the back. And
yeah,
because he's so long, he's so good at getting this.
Yeah.
From the back favors the army and Ezekiel. I've seen him tap a number of people with that. It's really comfortable right here, just chilling out. It's actually one of the most, like I say, relaxed Nicholas Meregali's I think we've seen in a long time. He's just really, he's not pushing the pace too much.
Helton's got that lapel, but now he's got to watch this back now. Watch that left knee to be able to keep that in there for him. He's got to watch get smashed.
See Meregali's doing his best to get that lapel out. Helton Jr. actually is on the other side of this. We'll see if we can switch the camera angle, but on the other side, the foot of Helton Jr. is, it looks like he's actually got the gi between his toes.
Yeah, I mean, it's barely on there.
Switch the camera angle on this to the other side.
It is barely in there, but man, Meregali's giving it some twists and it's not coming out.
There it is. Look at that. He's just got it between his big toe and the second toe. That lapel grip. This is the perfect angle to see this pass right here. It's, now Helton Jr. manages to get it around the sole of his foot.
Yeah.
And Meregali doesn't get pass points unless he manages to free that and move around the hips and get to a cross-body position or better. And that's interesting. Meregali's neglected to actually go over the top of that bottom leg, and
you got to watch the inversion now, though.
Yeah.
This is the problem, is that Helton can invert. There he goes.
It's like this upside-down guard position here now. Meregali, if he can dig both arms in, but this is actually a very strange position, and it was even more so with that lapel foot around the foot. That is a very weird position to find yourself.
Makes it more complicated to get out of there, but
yeah, Helton Jr. not making this one easy.
Nope. He should move. He just really got to move Meregali back and forward, though, if he wants to. He could threaten a toe hold. We saw this with. There he goes. He needs to tie those legs up. Bind these legs together to try to create some sort of sweeping opportunity. He's going to go out for a toe hold, it looks like, but now he's got nothing. He's going to have to drop down.
Oh, Meregali now looking to jump around to the back, but got about 2 minutes remaining in this.
Well, Helton might be able to. Let's see if he can come up with this.
I got to say, I've been surprised by Helton Jr. and just slowing down Nicholas Meregali and his the little tricks that he's playing. He's done enough to really stop him in his tracks. Quarterfinal here in the super heavyweight division. On the other side, You've got Gutenberg Pereira up against Guilherme Suarez. That match is about to end, so Guilherme Suarez will make it through to the other side. And then you also got the likes of Luis Panza. So I think Muhammad Ali is actually through on the other side of that bracket as well. So as we whittle down to the final 4 of the super heavyweight division, Meregali will have the winner of the next match on this mat. The semi-final on the other side has been confirmed as Muhammad Ali versus Guilherme Suarez.
Helton Jr. really got his work, and he's only got 18 seconds. And whoa!
Doing his best.
Advancing to the semi-final.
Not enough, though.
Not enough. Dying seconds. Meregali just gives a little nod over.
Yeah.
And that's it. Match is in the bag.
Yeah, but Helton Jr. did a great job of really tying Meregali up and slowing him down. But
look at Meregali urging on the crowd. He's like, where are your chants now?
Taunting the crowd.
He loves it. He feeds off the energy. Yeah. He really does. Yeah, the taunts are coming, but every time he wins, they get a little bit quieter.
Yeah, it really.
Nicholas Meregali.
That's a nice display of sportsmanship. Even the alliance portion of the crowd they're not going crazy with Meregali's win, but they're definitely clapping away.
In blue, representing Inez Brotherhood, Ina Yada. In white, representing GFT, Max.
There you see that. Helton really tried to do a 50-50, almost there at the end, but Meregali staying safe, goes through.